ICO Coffee Public and Private Task Force, we are working with a lot of partners to help and to support the producers in all the supply chain. We know that we will not solve all of the problems because this is very complex, unfortunately, but to do these efforts all together, all the fundings together, all the brains together, to address the major problems that we have.
Le changement climatique qui impacte énormément aujourd'hui les activités de production et naturellement au niveau des producteurs aussi leur revenu. Parce que quand les producteurs n'ont pas un revenu conséquent, ils ne peuvent pas être encouragés à accroître la production. Donc nous voulons qu'au niveau de l'IC maintenant, avec les mesures qui sont prises aujourd'hui au niveau des pays après la pandémie qu'est le Covid-19, nous pensons qu'il est important de pouvoir prendre en compte cet aspect, impact du changement climatique, et voir avec les partenaires au développement, savoir comment gérer cette situation et faire en sorte que nous puissions réfléchir sur la transformation et la consommation locale.
There is such an opportunity to raise the image, the profile through advocacy and lobbying at the international level, that coffee and coffee sustainability can actually be a force for good and can provide solutions to many issues that we as humanity are struggling with. So we are competing with many other sectors, but coffee sector could be more known for some of the innovative work that farmer leaders and everybody in the value chain and also governments are leading.
The task force is a very good platform, a space to exchange ideas and issues and find common solutions. I think on one side, we consider this as a very good advantage of being there, present, understanding what is being discussed, trying to voice the needs and issues of our coffee farmers. So we feel that the solutions that the task force will bring, we take opportunity of them, we leverage on them and find a sustainable solution for our coffee sector improvement and sustainability.
From the trader's perspective, our contribution is the network of farmers that we bring to the table. Obviously, we're highly interconnected with farmer populations around the world, and we have sustainability programs on the ground in many origins. I think the combination of knowledge and expertise and relationship that we have with farmers is the key contribution that we can make to this conversation in terms of testing out solutions and of course implementing projects on the ground.
Mediante el apoyo de la Fuerza de Tarea de la OIC estamos pudiendo promover colaboración, cooperación entre los países productores. Estamos aprendiendo, compartiendo experiencias, integrándonos. Todo esto es apoyado por la Fuerza de Tarea para que, como productores, podamos avanzar más rápido y avanzar hacia la prosperidad.
Of course, producers don't want handouts. What producers want to have is to be able to produce their coffee with the right conditions, get the right price, and also have the right conditions for their life and to improve, and more importantly, to prosper. We believe clearly that we need to create a structure working as a value chain to make sure that producers can have an upwards trending life. We need to work together from producer to the cup of coffee, to the consumer even, in creating those right conditions. And we need to make sure that coffee farmers, we like the coffee, we think coffee is very important. Millions of families live off coffee. And we need to make sure the next generation can continue producing coffee, not just for the sake of coffee, but also for the sake of the social implications of coffee production and coffee cultivation in the world.
I think coffee does not exist without women. I think the importance of recognizing it, it's where we are most focused on now. We're starting to see more roles in leading roles, and it's very encouraging for our daughters and our mothers and our sisters to see that we do matter, and the more that we take this into account, the better we will be into making decisions on where this is going.
There are many challenges in the coffee sector. We have poverty, we have unsustainable practices, we have an unequal distribution of value in the coffee sector, and the climate crisis actually will further increase these challenges. And we at GIZ I think everyone is clear that this is also really interlinked, these challenges we see, and we cannot tackle one by one. We need all the relevant actors on the table, and that's where the ICO plays a really important role, because they bring together the public side, the members, the governments of the producing and consuming countries, and the private sector. And so with that group around the table, I think there are many possibilities to support the coffee sector for a real sector transformation and to work for a prosperous future of all actors in the coffee sector, especially the producers of our coffee.